Alright guys, got a muskrat here today, and we're going to show you how to skin, flesh, and stretch a muskrat. This is how we do it. So first thing, take it and just, comb it, get some of the shit out of there. Alright, so what I got here is a clamp. I hang it from its tail. Alright, now what you're going to want to do on a muskrat is you're going to go from the back leg straight up to the tail on either side. So I'll show you how to do that. So right from the back, pop in. Make a straight line right up to the tail. Just like that. Same on this side. Alright, so there's that. Then what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take and peel some of this back around the legs. And work your finger up behind that, on the back, on its back, up towards its tail. So we got that. Give it a little pull. Take, just leave a little bit of tail there. That way you can put your pin there whenever you stretch it. And just start working around his legs here. Give it a pull. Right off around the leg. Start working your way around. A lot of people can do muskrats quick, but I'd rather do them good than quick. Let's do that. Cut that side off. So now we're on to the belly side. You're just going to want to trim a little bit. Alright, so we got everything freed up. Now what I do is I'll take him, hold him by the head, kind of set him down on his butt so he's kind of just sitting there. Take him and push him right through himself. Get him here. Just start working around that stomach. Pull easy. So you got him now, pull him down until his arms come up to there. Then just take your fingers, work them through that arm. All I do is I just pop the arms right off. I mean, you're not losing that much fur, it ain't that big of a deal. Okay, so you got them pulled there. Now what I'll do again is I'll hang them back up so I can work the face. Yep. Well, that happens sometimes. Start working them down. There's an ear right there. Take and make a nice deep cut for the ear. Right here. You can feel it. Just Give them a nice deep cut. Start working your way down. Now if you can feel right here and here, there's the eyes. You want to give them nice small eye holes. So you just work them down. Start working down the bottom of the jaw. You know, I keep constant pressure on them. Just keep working down. Bottom jaw, you don't need it. Just start skinning down. You don't want to leave all that cartilage on that nose. That right there is how you skin out a muskrat. So now we're going to show you how to
Alright guys, we're going to show you how to flesh out and stretch a muskrat today. So, we have our PVC fleshing beam here, mounted to our wall, and we have our muskrat here, skinned out, ready to be fleshed. So I just throw it on there, any which way, doesn't matter, you know, the whole thing's getting fleshed out. So we have our nectar knife here. We have the sharp side and then our dull side on the back. So what I like to do is, you know, pull skin to there, and then I kind of put my stomach on it, and right up around the face, I'll use the sharp side of the knife here, and we'll just cut through that face fat almost. Just work it around both sides. Takes a while to get used to your knife. Different types of knives, you know, they'll cut different ways. It takes a while to get used to them. So then here, we're at the arm, sort of the armpit, and there's all that fat right there, and then that little bit of meat. So what we'll do is you just start on one side of that, kind of work it this way. Just kind of shave that meat and fat off. So you just get some of the meat off, and then you can start getting to the fat. Flip your knife around to your dull side and just scrape all that down. You don't have to do much cutting once you get down past the face and the armpit. You know, it's more just a pushing game at that time. So you just work it all the way down. Keep your beam and your knife clean at all times. It helps out a lot. So then, pull it back off, spin it around, you know, quarter turn, half turn, whatever you want to do. Then you're back at the face again. Use your sharp side again. Get the face up here nice and good. Get all that red meat off around the face. And then here at the armpit again. I feel it's best to start when you're taking that armpit, that red meat off, to kind of start at one side, work at an angle as far as you can get it, and then turn your knife like this and kind of work it back. Works best for me. I mean, some people have different techniques. It works better for them. You know, whatever your preference. Once you start fleshing them out, you know, you'll figure out your own little tips and just tricks on how to do it, you know, the way you like it. You know, it's all about just the feel of the knife, just how it works. So, get that nice. Go to your dull side. Just push down here around bottom of the fur. push from the skin onto your beam, and it almost cuts that meat right off. If you get a little extra, it's not going to come off. I mean, you can pull on that, take your sharp side, and just cut a little bit off. So you clean that up nice. Yeah, once again, keep your knife clean. It'll help you out in the long run. So there's that side. Pull it again, flip it. We have a little bit we already did this armpit here, but you know, it's always good to just keep going around, just keep checking for anything you missed. Cleaning it up, just that little bit extra is going to help you out. There we have it. Fleshed out muskrat. As you can see here, this is the back of it. It's got that nice red on there. You want to keep that red on the back. And then there's your stomach of it right there.
Alright guys, we're going to stretch this muskrat out now. We make our own stretchers for muskrat, you know, instead of having to go out and, you know, buy the stretchers. So pretty much all we do is like the road signs you see on the side of the road for, you know, elect so-and-so, or, you know, pass this levy or vote yes on this or whatever. Go get you some of those, and you know, you'll have a big section of them. Usually you can get three stretchers out of them, and all we did was we just took a wooden muskrat stretcher, traced it out, and just cut it, and you know, that's what we use. So you'll take them, get them all nice and centered up on there. You got to put a pin in the top. Put a pin in the top. So we got that. You want to take and give them a pull down. Make sure he's all centered up. Then you take one pin, put it back down here in the tail, give it a pull. There's that right there. Muskrats are graded on square inches, so you know, if you took like a coon and you made a straight line across and cut this off, you're actually losing size on it. So you know, you want to give it a tug down. Now this right here, we got a hole in it. That's where the butt was. So probably what I'll do there is I'll just give it a pull down, and then I'll take and trim that off. You know. Then take one on either side just to square them up. So there you go. Now he's pulled and stretched real nice. I can pull some of that extra fat off. Alright, now we're going to go to the lip. You don't need the bottom lip. Just take wherever it gets taut. Come in there. Just trim that bottom lip off. There's no value to it. So there's how you stretch out a muskrat on a homemade stretcher. You'll be ready to go here in a couple days. Take them on.